Alright, hey, it's Nate, and I'm here showing off my Sky Factory 4 bonsai setup. Thought it might be helpful for anybody who's looking to automate their bonsai trees. I'm not claiming that this is the best setup, but it's working for me, so figured we'd just take a look here. So this is what it looks like as a whole. Pretty straightforward. We've just got our bonsai trees. All I've got is yellow mulch, and we've got our item ducts underneath. Leaves and sticks are just going right to trash. I've got filters set up with the stuff I want to go to trash. And then I've got the storage columns here, one column for saplings, one column for acorns, one for resin. All the types are lined up, so you can just see at a glance, coal sapling, coal acorn, coal resin, all the way across. And then over here, I've got my production row where I've got all my packagers, and these have filters on them to take the inputs we want, and then they will just package them all up into the ambers or coals or what have you. Obviously I don't have all mine finished yet because I'm running a little low on paper, so I'm trying to get that sorted out. But so far I've got, this handful of stuff getting packaged. That's about it. It's pretty cool, pretty straightforward. I've got pipes running on each of the columns to pull all the stuff out into the packagers. And then I've also got wood running to a crate with overflow here, running into this combustion generator, and that's what's powering the packagers here. So obviously we're never going to run out of power because wood is just everywhere. And I've got filters set up on all these item ducts pulling out into the crates. Let's take a look underneath. This is what it looks like underneath. We've just got our leadstone conduit underneath, since we don't need that much RF per tick for these. And I've also got these storage link cables hooked up to my Simply Storage network. So if we take a look here and we type in amber, you can see that this is all I've got going right now on the auto crafting. So all these different ambers are being produced right now. And finally, let's just take a look up top here and see what it looks like from the top. Okay, so each of the columns has these cables running through them. This cable connects to 2 columns of the entire storage column, and this side cable connects to the other 2 columns. So we're being pretty efficient with our cable usage. And then we've got servos on any of the crates that we'd like to pull out of. So for example, to process silver, we need to pull both silver resin and silver acorn. So those are going to be servos. So you can do the math here. I've got 16 types of trees that I'm producing right now, which means that I'm going to need 32 servos in total. So if that's cost prohibitive for you, then maybe this is not quite the right time to do this. Notice how I'm not doing anything with the saplings right now just because I don't have a huge need for them. But I'm just storing them, and we'll do something with them later. Yeah, other than that, I think that is about it for this setup. Pretty straightforward. Hopefully that gives you some sort of inspiration. Just make sure to note that you keep your item ducts separate. Here's kind of my production line of item ducts, and they're all going to storage, and they're directly next to the crafting item ducts that are pulling from the storage columns here. So I've got my handy dandy crescent hammer just to make sure that nothing ever connects these two. So yeah, so that is it for my auto crafting bonsai setup. Hope that was helpful. Whoops. And let me know if you have any questions, comments. I would love to hear your thoughts on this setup, and maybe we can improve it together. So all right, just one more thing I wanted to touch on here before we leave. I almost forgot, is it's very important that the servos have the right extract mode. Since more acorns get produced than resin, we want to make sure that we're extracting less acorns than resin. Otherwise, eventually, acorns will overpower resins in the packager, and you'll get some sort of backup here. So even as it is, you can see we have a gold backup here, because there's just way too many gold acorns being produced. So what I will do to combat that is go to gold here and reduce the stack size even more. So here I'm sitting at about 2 acorns extracted, and if we go to the resin side, I've got unlimited basically. This is the max for the reinforced servo. So make sure you limit your acorn extraction, otherwise you will be in some serious trouble here. And in fact, I might just switch over to a normal servo here. And I think that is what I will do. So I'm just going to switch to a normal servo, stack size of 2, and that will significantly slow down how quickly they get extracted. Because the reinforced is really powerful, so that was probably a mistake. Alright, so that's about it. This is the entire setup here. Pretty straightforward. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good one.